My name is Kwasi Darko. I'm from Accra, Ghana, and photography is my main medium. So my creative process, it always starts with a lot of visualization and dreaming. And I realize I get a lot of ideas after a very good sleep. And so then when I get the idea, then I try to add the other elements like the look, the makeup. I get a couple of people on board. I have like a stable group of people that I use, but anytime I feel like being a bit more adventurous and getting out of my comfort zone, I go online, find people I have never worked with before, and I get them on board. So it always keeps the energy fresh and the ideas different. So personally, my idea of collaboration, I feel like we collaborate all the time with other artists, with me especially with nature, because if you look through most of my photography, like my photos, I don't usually shoot indoors. So for me, my main idea for collaboration in art is with nature. So you have a lot of landscapes, natural settings, and also just the idea of getting an idea and bringing other people on board. That is also like a very important collaborative effort that brings the idea to life. I also like to collaborate with other artists that I really look up to. So it's not unusual for me to an IG photographer that I have never spoken to before that lives in a different part of the world, just to ask them how they achieve this certain particular look. Maybe I've come across a photo of theirs and I really love the mood or the aesthetic or the composition. It's not very unusual of me to reach out to them to ask them how they achieve that look. So every day, it's like a collaborative effort. Collaboration within this residency, man, it's been so amazing. Before I came here, I had an assistant, and I'm just realizing how much I depended on him so much, because he would put all the other elements together. I usually focus on just the shoot. But he will put the costume together, he will put the makeup together, he will do a bit of sewing, and I can't do any of this stuff. But I'm realizing how important it is to also know how the other elements work. And so, for example, now I know how to cut and how to create patterns just from collaborating with other people over here, some that are fashion designers, some that have been sewing for a while. Also, when it comes to the digital aspect of photography, I'm looking to take my photos to the next level, because now you can actually capture like emotions and interaction in the photo through AR. I really feel like my work is going to the next level just for being in this collaborative space. The one thing I'm taking to my work in the future from ColabNowNow is ColabNowNow, with models, with people that are into fashion and designers, and just like collaborate in every other aspect. Just the fact that you do photography doesn't mean your idea has to be solely stills. Even Instagram boomerang, you know, it has a different element to photography. So it's just like I'm maximizing all the avenues there is to show images and to tell stories using images. So definitely that ColabNowNow.